Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Zach, otherwise known as Pulpy Syntax, and today has been a great day. A very busy day at work, and I felt under the pump when I didn't really need to be. But that's okay, that's Mondays, or in my case, Tuesdays. Am I right? Oh dear. Today I thought we would continue this consistency, because I really do like that, of reacting to Miss Amberlynn Reid's Vlogmas Day 6, I think, maybe 5? I don't know. It seems, the timing seems off with Amber, always. We'll see when we watch the video, entitled Trying My First Pokeball. Not Pokeball. Pokeball. Pokeball? Ooh. My pronunciation isn't great there. Sorry, guys. And Vanity Makeover. 12/6/2020. So, with all of that being said, let's get into the video. As always, we are sped up to 1.25 times speed, and here we go.
A new Lynn Miss. If you guys remember yesterday,
Never calling it that.
I stayed up all day, all night to fix my sleeping schedule, and then all day.
Oh, the sleeping schedule. We had a lot of comments in yesterday's video about this sleep schedule plan idea type situation and how it wasn't going to work. So my money was on she would oversleep, but we'll see.
Blah blah blah. And
also kind of like this jumper sweater thing. I think Disney's cute. They've got all the money in the world and they're a total monopoly of entertainment, but it's a cute design.
I was able to get in bed about 10 p.m. And just a little backstory real quick. I don't really want to go super far into this because it's going to make me emotional. My whole life, for some reason, I have suffered really bad with falling asleep at a normal, decent time. For me, if I fall asleep between, I want to say 5 a.m. and 7 a.m., that is where I feel the most at peace and the most calmness, and that's when I feel more comfortable and safe to fall asleep. But by doing that, that makes it to where majority of my day is wasted, because I do wake up later by falling asleep at 7 a.m. obviously. So that is why I am trying to make it a goal to fix my sleeping schedule. So last night I got in bed to fall asleep at 10 p.m. and I started getting really bad anxiety, and I started bawling my eyes out. I felt scared, and I was thinking very, very bad intrusive thoughts. I don't want to trigger anyone, so I don't want to like get into grave detail, but I just felt like the most depressed I've ever been in my life. That is how I feel every single time that I try to fix my sleeping schedule. It's like something is stopping me from falling asleep early at night. And I have talked to a psychiatrist before about it, therapists, counselors, and they say it's because of trauma. But my whole thing is, am I suppressing something? I don't understand. So I don't want to like go into detail, but it was horrible to fall asleep last night. I was extremely tired, but I had so much anxiety and I was bawling my eyes out. I could not fall asleep. Obviously.
Okay. I let her talk there, which I think is fair, considering we're now talking about states of emotion, and I truly hope that she is not gaslighting or lying to her audience here. I preface a lot of what I say with, I am not a healthcare professional, neither mental or physical, and I have not been diagnosed with any anxiety or depression disorder, so I don't know what it's like, right? I understand the feelings of anxiety and depression, but I've not been diagnosed with any disordered thinking in that regard. So my understanding is that, and this is just a generalized mental health understanding, right? From just a casual audience member who happens to have a mild interest in mental health. Health in general, actually, now. This kind of sounds like if she's talking about trauma and an anxiety trigger connected to that, I would assume, again, I'm just a layman, I don't know, my assumption would be something along the lines of PTSD. And that might sound extreme, but I think that it is potentially valid. And if she's talking about blocking something off or not thinking about something and getting emotional about it at the same time, like there would be potential to explore PTSD as a cause. My problem comes with the idea that utilizing mental health as a reason as an excuse for something like this, right? She has used her depression and anxiety as an excuse for her binge eating, and now she is using potentially PTSD as an excuse for her poor sleeping habits. Again, I've not been in the situation where I have to deal with diagnosed mental health problems. However, to get on camera and to say all of this and to knowingly continue to have these concerns for your own health without seeking professional help, without seeking treatment and follow-up, I feel is irresponsible. And personally, my opinion is that it's dangerous to normalize this type of thing as, oh, hey, I'm just quirky. Oh, hey, I just suffer from these things and I will just continue to suffer and I won't do anything about it. And if you've known for so long that, how long have you, oh, first of all, how long has Amber been sleeping, like falling asleep between 5 and 7 a.m.? That's a whole book to write. If you know and have spoken to mental health professionals who have told you you're suffering from some form of trauma and it's affecting your sleep, why would you not follow up? Why would you not look at CBT as an option? She always says she's scared of medication and things like that, but it seems like there is no, like she is not helping herself in terms of her mental health. And I think that that's kind of dangerous to put online, right? But that's just me.
Eventually I did, but I kept being like jolted awake out of fear, and I have talked about this with you guys before, but it would
be great to talk to a licensed healthcare professional about this, Amber.
Happens when I try to fall asleep at a normal time. It was a big struggle. I'm not gonna let it stop me from trying to fix my schedule though, because I'd rather be awake during the day. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. It's now 9:30 a.m. It's nice to have my day started before the sun even comes up. That's pretty freaking awesome. So enough of that. My goal for today though, my little project, is to take care of this.
Oh, books. The books. The books have been shuffled and moved. There's more stuff on this vanity now, but I mean, that's okay. We've all got like a clutter space.
Insane. So this is like my go-to, my catch-all, and it happens all the time. You guys know that. I just want to show you guys like what it looks like. It's pretty messy. So yeah, I want to.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, I'm not a big fan of a giant stack of books, like put them in a bookshelf or put them into a box and put them in storage. I know that she's getting rid of them, but she's been saying that for days now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I really don't think it's that bad.
Fix all of this.
Oh, okay.
That's clean clothes I have to put away.
Stuff
Just
it's fine.
A lot. So yeah, that is my project for the day. And I want to do like a before and after because I love doing that. So here is before and here is after. Ta-da! All right.
Oh, she moved it.
So that is it complete. I have had these canvases for so long now, I just figured
they're quite pretty.
Might as well use them.
They're quite pretty. The line artist on that did a really nice job. And I don't know for sure, but in this style, I may assume it's a single line drawing because those are pretty cool. And it might be that. I just know.
Like
could be.
Simplicity,
that would be nice.
To be honest. So
I'm just jealous of anyone with an artistic, like a level of artistic talent. Sorry.
Obviously, I love my greenery. If you guys know anything. I do need a chair for in here. I do use this like stupid foldy black one. I've been wanting to go to Home Goods because Home Goods has some really good ones that I like a lot, but I think our car might be too small to actually fit it in the car. I don't know, plus COVID.
Yeah, why don't you just get it delivered? You get your groceries delivered. If you get a chair delivered, I don't see the problem.
But yeah, I changed my clothes because your girl was sweating. I was hot. Yeah, I feel like this looks so much better though, you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I would just put the bench to the left, flush against the wall, and then the cupboard beside it. Because that way you could still have that double mirror aspect, which I think is kind of cool. You have kind of the realistic look and then the close-up with the USB vanity that I don't think is plugged in.
Quick overview here.
And I don't like the back of a desk onto like someone's side of the bed. I feel like you're just gonna like push something off in your sleep.
Oh, and I forgot to mention the reason why I decided to have my vanity face the window is because when I'm sitting here and do my makeup, I want natural lighting, or like when I'm filming and stuff. So I figured, why not? I don't think it looks too bad.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem with that is if you're filming, you're going to have the camera set up in the way of the natural light behind it. But that's, I mean, whatever.
Hey, baby girl. Sometimes Twinkie just climbs on me because it's like, she'll just randomly do it because she wants loves. Loves.
Poor Twinkie.
I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, you. Oh. I am trying a poke bowl. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it for the first time. And
Poke. Am I close? Because it's not pokey like Pokemon. Like you don't open it up and there's just like a Charizard. Poke bowl.
I am a little nervous, I'm gonna say. I have never...
Amber, we've talked about this. There's no need to be nervous about food. It's not gonna bite you.
In my life had one. Oh my god, it smells so good. Look. Wow, okay. So the best way for me to describe it is it's like a sushi bowl. I did get...
I know we've spoken about it in pretty much every video in this last week, but just listen to the silence, right? Because it's a cause for concern. When she finishes a sentence, she's inhaling quite loudly. It's frightening, is what it is.
My stuff cooked. So what I have is edamame, cucumber, avocado, fried tofu, spicy crab. Definitely added some sesame seeds.
I get it. We all breathe. I'm not coming for her for being human at all. It's becoming more and more apparent that she's having trouble breathing, even while sitting down. But let's mukbang, right?
So that's what it looks like. Is it blurry? Oh, I don't know. Oh my god.
It looks delicious. Yum.
Gosh. And then obviously there's the sushi sticky rice. Oh, we got ginger. We can never not have ginger. So, oh my god, I'm gonna do a taste test for you guys. Because why not? I think I'm gonna try the fried. It says it's fried, but it doesn't really look like hardcore fried. I have to like move my head to...
Yeah, it's probably like shallow fried.
It's supposed to be fried.
It's not breaded and crumbed and... It's not KFC level of fried. I can't imagine Amber's a big tofu fan. It's textural. It's a particular feeling.
Could do without.
Love tofu.
For sure.
Oh.
Okay. So now we're... Oh yeah, and I also have green onion and spicy mayo.
Nice.
So this bite, let's just do a freaking cucumber. Why is cucumber so good? Okay, over here we're gonna do
probably all that water in it.
Some of the sticky rice and the crab.
It is weird that there's crab and tofu. Maybe not weird, just I don't know. Just you pick one or the other, I guess. That's just a me thing, I think. I'm being particular.
What?
Is it freaking you out?
I'm gonna do a little avocado, a little bit of the spicy crab, and a little bit of the fried tofu.
Joy.
I don't know why they say fried, because it doesn't seem fried. Oh yeah, wow, this is delicious. I'm actually really shocked. Mm. This is really freaking good. And I'm sure there's a million different ways you could make this a lot healthier. I got to choose everything that went in the...
Not really. I mean, poke bowls seem to be like quite healthy inherently. It's basically a salad bowl with rice. Like you can just do it however you want, I guess. The last one I had, it was carrot, radish, pickled ginger, brown rice, roasted turkey breast, green onions, sesame, chili mayo. It's pretty good. Mostly healthy, apart from the mayo. I don't think it was low calorie, but that's okay.
Well, it was like create your own. So many options. It definitely has that spice because it's the spicy mayo, then there's the spicy crab. Oh my god, this is so good. Look at that. One last time. I'm gonna go eat it. So here's a little life hack. Okay. Not in there.
Just having a look. There's always those Yoplait cups in there, and Amber hates yogurt, so we know that's Becky's. Oh, lemon's down.
Okay, that was not the life hack, but this water. Putting a water...
Diet Coke, no caffeine. I think we stopped selling that in Australia, I feel like, a while ago.
In the freezer. Becky put it in the fridge for me, which was super sweet of her because I don't want it too icy. So then you do this bit. Now you have ice water. Okay, so in yesterday's...
Guys, I've got a life hack for you. If you have a freezer and you have a fridge, you can make ice cubes. And then you put the ice cubes in a cup, and then you fill the cup with water. And all of a sudden you have iced water. Okay.
Vlog, I did rapid fire reading comments as soon as my vlog went up.
Not again.
And my vlog's been up for almost 12 hours, but I figured it would be fun to do that again based on the comments that were literally just left right now. I haven't read them or anything, so let's do it. And if I pronounce anyone's name wrong or username, I do apologize. This one's from Eileen Kaufman. You look very nice. It's good to see you taking care of yourself like this. I'm LOLing. I was about to say thank you, and then I looked up and I saw myself, like, my hair is like this, and I've like no makeup on, and I literally did not do my hair today. I'm gonna be honest. But thoroughly, thank you. I appreciate that. Jen said the foundation is a pump for 1. 2, pretty sure it's not your...
Thank you to everybody in the comments who were telling me, Zach, it's not broken, it's just a pump top. I'm very sorry, I don't deal in foundation. And I got confused because I thought it would have a doe foot, that's it, because the for some reason I was thinking it was that other thing, not primer. We discussed that. Concealer. I thought it was concealer, which I believe you unscrew and it would have a doe foot, doe hoof, something. I'm not good at makeup. I don't have any.
Color and apply a little with a damp beauty blender.
Also, yes, that was the common comment, was that she needs to prime, potentially look at a less matte option for her foundation, and just exfoliate and do all of those good things that you should do with your skin.
Color. You could be right. I did enjoy the color and I thought it was pretty decent, but if you think I should get a different color, that's cool. So you guys can leave some comments below and let me know what color do you think would suit me better.
And we also... Sorry, bug. We also had a conversation that NARS has a color matching element to their website, so you can kind of, I assume you would like upload an image or something and it would kind of figure out your tones. If not, I don't know, but someone had mentioned it, so.
Binsk said, Amberlynn, you should appreciate the audience you have and do some considerate and kind things for random strangers and subscribers. Yes, I do appreciate you guys so much, and I make sure to tell you guys as often as I can. I do kind things for strangers, but I don't vlog it. And the reason why I do not do that is because every time I have in the past, just randomly, people are like, you're only doing this for video, you're only showing this to like prove you're a good person. So I just choose not to do that. And I'm actually thinking of doing a holiday giveaway, so we'll see.
Okay, look, I would like to respond to this comment. I'm not out here volunteering every weekend for charity organizations, but like that's not who I am, right? and it's not Amber either. And from memory, I think she might be referring to the shelter donation she did in the last house, where everyone was clocking her for having all of the stuff like in behind the scenes of every vlog. If she is a good Samaritan and does those things, that's wonderful. I don't think she is, because I think she's pretty much housebound at this stage. So okay. I don't think less of her because she doesn't volunteer her time or give to charities all that much. But it's kind of like that karma conversation, right? Like you can't just instantly gain favor with your audience or karma, just by giving things to the less fortunate, I guess. It's because it's intent that's important there, and it's very hard to read true intent with Amber.
CBear125, you are losing views because you constantly disappear without notice for attention. So I'm losing views because I'm uploading daily. This happens every single time I upload daily. It happens with all YouTubers. When you oversaturate a social media website, especially with videos that are like 20 minutes long, you're not gonna have as many views because your audience just ain't got the time to watch every single video you're uploading. People work, people have kids, just people are busy. So the best for me, I get the most views when I upload 3 times a week. It's just something I've noticed. All of my videos usually hit over 100K when I do that. So daily videos, this is what is expected. But I mean, if even 100 of you watched, I'm like grateful. And no, I don't disappear for attention, but okay.
Ooh, that all seemed a little bit disingenuous. It's my opinion on reading that comment. Yeah, I mean, Amber's been at this game for a while, so she probably understands what's best for her and her channel. The one comment that I would like to make is that your total views accumulate not based on how long someone watches for, but when you see that little view counter on a video, that's how many people have started to watch the video. Now, for most YouTubers, I understand, you lose like a good chunk of your audience in the first 30 seconds, 60 seconds. And that's for whatever reason. They might be new, they might have no idea who you are, they might have no idea what they clicked on, they might have accidentally clicked on you. It happens a lot, at least in my instance. I always click on something off screen and then go, oh no, I didn't want to watch that, what am I doing? So yeah, there are a lot of things. I think she may be taking that a little bit personally, as if like what I'm doing is making my view count lower. But I discussed this in yesterday's video. I think it's just because she's cultivated an audience that expect to see something, and these daily vlogs do not have the mukbanging Amber or the trying Amber. So it's neither of them. This is just a day in the life of Amber doing nothing. So
Capricorn said, I love the vlogs. Thank you so much. Capricorn Shoddy said, wish she would stop using wipes. Bad habit, sorry. CBear125 said, I'm betting $1 million that she's gonna pull another stunt to bring views back up. No. ASDF, are you guys okay? Why do you feel so compared to shit on her all the time? Are your lives so full of hatred and misery that those feelings seep onto the internet and get directed at basically a stranger? Or do you not have lives outside of your computer screens and just get your validation from making someone else feel like shit? Sure, she's made mistakes, everyone has, so who are you to judge? I just wish there were more nice comments under AL's videos. Every time I read the comments, I lose faith in humanity just a little bit more. Regardless, you're helping her engagement, so even if you do leave a negative comment, you're still helping her, you dumb fucks, lol. Thank you for that comment. And the haters don't make me feel bad about myself, because I've come to realize I'm just like everyone else on YouTube. We all make mistakes and we all make the same mistakes, it seems. But it's like I get attacked because of how I look, and that's just the truth, and people will not admit to it.
I have a lot to say on that. What? No. I guess we're going in reverse order. Amber, I've said it 1,000,000 times. Are your comment sections filled with nasty things being said about you? Yes. Are they warranted? That's the opinion of your audience member. It's not up to us as outsiders, or even you as a content producer, to say whether or not someone's comment is valid or not. See my issues with Foodie Beauty just completely censoring her comment section, right? Anyway, I can only speak for myself, but everything that I have to say about and to Amber has, well, okay, maybe not everything, but almost everything I have to say to or about Amber has nothing to do with the way that she looks. really. I'll comment on her fashion, I'll comment on her makeup, even though I have no idea about it. But what she's trying to say there, without saying it, is that people who dislike her for any reason are just fat phobic. And that's why it's not the poor choice of actions that she's taken in the past. It's not her attitude. It's not her interactions with Becky. It's not the problems that she's had in the past with many things. It's not the way that she communicates to her audience. No, it's none of those things. None of those are an issue. It's just how she looks. So her audience that is vocal in their dislike and distrust, I suppose, of Amber, they have to be fat phobic because it's only based on what Amber looks like. Absolutely not. Rewinding further on that comment, I can only speak for myself once again. I don't live in my mum's basement. I have a pretty active lifestyle now outside of all of this, and I'm not here to spread hate. I'm here to utilize Amber as a framing device to say, maybe don't take your life down this route, maybe find something better. So that's that on that. Every time I hear a comment or argument like that, I don't understand it. I honestly don't get it. It's the same as the bullying comment. At least for me, it's absolutely not my intent. And I'm not in Amber's comment section, like, writing stuff. I'm absolutely not. I'm here to talk about what I'm seeing. Anyway.
Angel Lamb said, did Becky write that 5 on the bag or was it printed on? Because if she did, it's literally a perfect 5. Actually, Becky's the one who wrote that. New York Stiletto, not gonna lie, I just bought that coloring book off of Amazon. It's actually pretty cute. Chastity Embic, exercise helps you fall asleep. Maybe you should try it sometime. You're never tired because you remain sedentary while binging at night. Therefore, your body has a crap ton of energy that it doesn't need. These are false facts for me. Because even when I was younger, went to high school, I've gone to college, I've had to wake up at 5 a.m. when I was going to college every single day, and I still could not fall asleep at night. It is due to trauma. This is something I've talked about on my channel for all of the 7 years.
Has she spoken about this on her channel? Maybe once. I have a vague recollection of her talking about trauma, but not to this degree, and never have I heard her blame trauma on her poor sleeping habits. That seems new.
Been on here, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I want to say about 5 years ago, I went to the gym almost every single day, and no, that did not help with my sleeping schedule. And I would rock at the gym. I gotta be honest, that was when I was smaller, so. My sleeping isn't bad just because, it's my personality trait and I need to exercise more. I have insomnia. That's point blank period, and that's not something you can just fix with walking for an hour a day and maybe lifting some weights and not binging.
It's true, you can't just fix these things. Amber, take your own advice and understand that it doesn't just take a day to fix it. Oh my god, she's contradicting herself. What? Yesterday she was saying, well, I'm going to fix my sleep schedule by doing this thing, and now all of a sudden today it's the trauma that's causing it, and you can't just fix it with burning more calories and exhausting yourself. So how can you justify that you can just fix it by staying up for 27 hours? If it's not exercise and actually using the energy that you're ingesting, how is it using the energy you're ingesting by staying up for 27 hours? Because that's what you're doing. By being awake, you are burning calories. So where did this, I hate to call it a narrative, but because that feels like it's diminishing other people's trauma, which I absolutely am not here for. And I am sure Amber has some form of traumatic event in the past that she is not handling and not dealt with, right? This just seems very not coincidental. It's something doesn't add up here. And to say that you can't just turn around one day and fix it, Amber, this is a moment of clarity for you. You can't. Go and seek help. Go and seek professional help. You've spoken to mental health professionals before about this, but you haven't followed up. You're not receiving CBT. You're not doing anything for it, but you're saying you have insomnia. So you're just living with it and complaining about it.
That's just not how it works. And if that was the case, then I would have fixed it a long time ago.
You said yesterday you were fixing your sleep schedule by staying awake. Yeah. Oh.
Hey guys, it's time for Christmas gifts. 6 days of Christmas.
Thank goodness.
26. Today's
25.
Yeah, today's day 6 of 25. All right, let's do it.
Okay, you first always.
Always. That was her idea, not mine.
Yeah, because I'm excited. I like giving gifts more than I do getting.
I am the same way. And I did change my shirt yet again because I got toothpaste all over my other one. So, I don't know why I feel the need to tell you guys whenever I change my clothes. It's weird. So, if you guys are ever wondering
I think it's because a lot of her audience is Nancy drawn about trying to figure... But it's because your audience doesn't trust you to film everything you do in one day, Amber. So they think that if you are in a different outfit or the same outfit, it's happening at a weird point in the timeline. That's why.
There's a table. Like, this is just one of those easy, removable, easy breezy, beautiful cover
Oh,
tables.
a lap
that you
table,
can just close up, put away. But it's here for when I'm on my laptop. I do a lot of writing, things like that. But when I have...
I would love... What? There was a website where you could... This is back in Tumblr days. It was like LiveJournal, but different, where you could upload your, like, fiction. I wonder if Amber did that or does that. That could be a good read.
Like people come over or something, I put that shit away. Becky also has one over there. Okay. Ooh! I love these.
Do you really?
Oh, spoiler alert, Amber's not wearing the earrings that Becky has given her. That's 5 days in a row, or whatever it is. These are cute, though.
Awesome.
Those are so cool.
Yeah,
I don't really have anything
I like
that.
them too.
Is it blurry?
No.
So it's focusing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're cute.
So that's what those look like. I love them, babe. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, your turn.
Go looking.
Go looking for that day 6. What you drinking?
Every time.
Simply lemonade.
Simply lemonade. That looks really good.
I see 7 and 8.
You saw 6 yesterday.
Did I?
Yeah.
11. Come on, man. 24.
Just the act of keeping this in is almost like a power play. It feels weird,
6.
in my opinion.
Hair on me. It's your hair.
Of course. So, based on how it feels, what do you think it is?
It's soft.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Oh, we forgot to do your
It's
advent calendar.
We did not forget. Hers is always last.
That's new.
It's a t-shirt.
I know, I tried to fold it different.
Oh,
even.
good. Someone had mentioned, I think yesterday, that getting Becky like 25 days of graphic t-shirts would be hilarious because she's always wearing it, and I kind of agree. As much as I disagree with graphic tees in general on principle, but that's just a me thing.
It's a SpongeBob shirt.
It's an avocado.
Thanks.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's like
I
jamming
like
out to
that.
some music.
That's cool.
You like it?
That's definitely not something I
Very Becky.
Yeah, I was worried.
It's interesting because I'm wearing the SpongeBob shirt. My Patrick hat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's weird.
That worked out real good. So you like it?
I do. I love it.
I personally love that SpongeBob shirt
I do
because,
too.
I don't know, it's not like little kiddish. Because I feel like SpongeBob is like little kiddish. That's like not hate towards you, but...
No, because think about it. The people who were born the year that SpongeBob came
Exactly.
out are old enough to drink beer now.
Yes, they're growing up with SpongeBob, and I think that's why adults like SpongeBob more than kids now. Also, that brings me to the thing. You know how I have Miley Cyrus hung up in my room?
Okay, back to the SpongeBob thing. From my general understanding, that Nicktoon era was aimed at children, however, incorporated more, not grown-up humor, but it did push the boundaries of children's comedy in animation, right? I mean, you can argue that the same thing... This is going to be history. You can argue the same thing was happening with things like Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes, where, like, violence was much more considered an adult theme rather than a children's theme, but incorporating it into a comedic fashion made it accessible to children with kind of a lesser degree of impact. The same can be said about Nicktoons, I would argue, that adult themes were incorporated into the cartoon with a skewed lens more towards innocence with a comedic vibe. Now, just because something was made a long time ago and people grew up with it doesn't always necessarily ring true in that people will still be fans of it. That has a lot to do with nostalgia and the connection and like emotional reasoning that we have as we grow up. So, for instance, Pokemon is the perfect example for me. I watched the cartoons as a child. I played the video games. It is something that has been ever present in my life, but I understand that it is aimed at children. It is not a piece of adult media, regardless of what avenue you're traveling down, right? The same can be argued for SpongeBob. It is, even with the newer like movies and video games and things like that, they're all still aimed at a GPG, that's Australian, sorry, a children's essentially audience. However, as an adult, you can still appreciate it because you do have nostalgia for these things. Adults who didn't experience it as a child may not have that level of nostalgia and may not have an emotional connection to it, therefore not enjoy it as much. So I don't necessarily agree with this argument that they're trying to make. However, if you're a child growing up with SpongeBob and an adult, you may enjoy SpongeBob. It's just not a guarantee, and it's not designed for you as an adult member. Now, the interesting thing comes in when you speak about people having their own children and seeing the I guess media ancestry that happens. So you have people growing up being impacted by media of their parents' generation, not in that it's currently around, but in that because the parent feels nostalgia for it, it is then trickled down into their own children. Again, things like Saturday morning cartoons and Pokemon, for me, would be something that I would pass down onto my children. However, I do not have them. But there are great examples of friends of mine and family and, cousins having children who pass on all those things that we enjoyed as children down the line. I mean, it even outside of media, it's true. If you think about toys, right? Think about like Beyblades or yo-yos or roller skating even. Although not inherently targeted at children, it is a lot of those things tend to be children's hobbies, and they are things that we enjoy as adults because we enjoyed them as children, and we can continue to enjoy them because that's what joy is, right? Anyway, back to the media conversation between Amber and Becky.
There was a hater about it, right? And I'm like, I grew up with Miley Cyrus. Once I hit like a certain age, am I supposed to just be like, I'm over Miley Cyrus? Miley Cyrus is my wife.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you grow up with things.
My mom and dad, like, their thing.
Before she moves away from that topic, I think that's a little bit different. If you're talking... Now we talk about the differentiation between like animated and non-existent characters versus a human, right? So I think she is meaning to refer to Hannah Montana, not Miley Cyrus, because Miley Cyrus being the very talented singer and actress who played Hannah Montana, the make-believe character. Yeah, I think that gets into a little bit of a... I don't know. It's a bit sticky for me because Hannah Montana was a character written and derived for the entertainment of children. You can appreciate that nostalgia as you grow up, absolutely. But as you grow as an adult, you realize that this form of media is not designed for me, right? You can see it through rose-tinted glasses, and you can appreciate it for when you were, 7 years old sitting in front of the TV watching Disney Channel. You can appreciate that, but the media is not designed for your level of experience or intellect or any of those things. So appreciating Miley Cyrus, I'm all for that. Great. Using the word obsessed in terms of the character of Hannah Montana, but referring to her as Miley, it's a bit different for me.
whenever I was a kid, like even as a teenager, every Saturday morning, if Dad didn't have to work that day, we would have breakfast and we would watch Looney Tunes. You know,
because they grew up with Looney Tunes, so they enjoyed it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I guess that comes back to the conversation I was saying before. Unsure whether or not the parents actually enjoyed it still as an adult watching a children's cartoon. They could do. There will be elements of that media that you will appreciate much more as an adult. But it may have just been that ancestral media kind of trickling down. Who knows? Could be a bit of both. It's fun. Question for you guys below. Let me know if you have a form of media or something from your childhood that you've continued to enjoy throughout adulthood. I can think of, like, books are a really interesting example because there's, like, so much of a book is up here, right? The way characters look and the way they sound and the events that take place, all of it is like, the book is just kind of giving you the structure, it's giving you the skeleton, but everything that you remember as an adult, I guess, and understand from that nostalgia, it all happened up here. That's why books are quite an interesting topic of discussion when you talk about things like new media being the internet, social media, YouTube, even just film or music. It is the way we see music now, at least. It is interesting because books are quite unique in the way that we interpret them. So things like Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time series really stuck with me because I started reading that as a teenager, and it's aimed at young adults, or yeah, I would argue it was aimed at young adults, but it was a novel series, so we'll say adults, but it could be appreciated as a child. But flashback to Goosebumps. Amber was allegedly a really big fan of Goosebumps, so I can still remember the Choose Your Own Adventure book. It had like a blue cobalt knight guy on the front of it, and it had a silver like holograph, and I bent the hell out of all of those pages because I would pick my own adventure and then cheat my way back if it didn't work out, because I didn't want to read like from the start again. Who would? What a silly idea. But yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling about media.
I mean, there are certain things that you do as a child that obviously you grew out of, like a lot.
Yeah,
but I feel
was
like
totally obsessed with Barney. Do you see me watching Barney now?
Wouldn't that be funny? Barney's like a trend for like 30-year-olds.
But listen, Barney waiting for Santa, that...
I'm sure that was a thing though. Barney was a little bit too early for me from memory. I'm sure there are adults, guaranteed there are adults out there who appreciate Barney and probably show it to their kids as well.
Chef's kiss.
Fantastic. It's the best one.
All right, Twinkie, it's your turn for the advent calendar.
You wanna drum dream?
Okay, you guys, I need to tell you guys about that. I don't know what it is, but one day I was just saying random words to see Twinkie's reaction to said words. And I don't know why, but I said drunk dream.
Does Twinkie know commands? Had Twinkie ever gone to puppy preschool or anything like that? Like sit, stay, roll over? I don't think Twinkie does. That's bonkers. Oh, okay.
And all of a sudden her ears perked up and she got so excited. Yeah, it was like 3 years ago. And so now it's like, I don't know what it means. I don't know if like in a past life she liked alcohol.
She just thinks it means treat. I mean, you can say treat. She knows what you're talking about. But because if you say drunk dream, it's still treat.
Maybe it sounds like that because it's like dream, a treat. But yeah, I just think it's so funny. So now when we say drunk dream, she's like, and she's just so excited. It's actually really cute and really funny. But anyways, so you like her gift? Cute
and funny, or you're just aggravating your pet. Either or. Could be either.
Love it.
Okay.
Who knows?
Tomorrow's gonna be day 7. I don't have 7 fingers. I mean, I have 7 fingers. Day 7. We're here. I want to show you guys something really creepy that Becky can do. Scoot your boochie a little bit.
What are you making me do?
We're gonna do some movie trivia.
Oh, come on.
This is creepy, but it's like in a good way creepy. And the only reason why I say creepy, I don't mean it in a bad way, because I know
I could go on a whole ramble about how the use of negative and passive voice here but I won't. Instead of saying, this is creepy, she could say, this is amazing. Look at what my loving girlfriend can do. But she's saying, no, watch this creepy, like, sideshow act.
Haters gonna hate.
But
it's because I can't absorb information like her. So I'm just gonna ask a random question. Let's just see. All right, just a random one. In what year did The Silence of the Lambs win the Academy Award for Best Picture?
1992.
Correct. Which character has been played by Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and
Spider-Man.
Correct.
That's not hard.
I would have been like, which actor played Coach Clean in The Waterboy?
That's Klein. And it is Henry Winkler.
Yep.
There you go.
Which actress starred as the tutelar character in Annie Hall?
Titular? Was that the word she was looking at? Tutelar. Titular. From title. Titular.
Diane Keaton.
Yep. Okay. Ted Stryker,
guessing.
Captain OVR, and Rex Kramer are all characters in which film?
Airplane.
In Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Great movie. John Candy.
Or
Big
half
fan.
of it. My attention span. Which holiday are the two main characters trying to get home for? Yep.
Which holiday? Obviously.
What is the name of the third film in the Die Hard series? Ooh, that's hard.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
I'm leaving.
I don't even like those movies.
All right. This is the grand finale. In what year was Anchorman: The Legend of Ron
Burgundy?
Yes!
2004.
No, but for real, babe. How are you so smart?
You can't ask me anything about Anchorman for one thing because favorite of all time.
Okay, she's got a really good memory for trivia. Good for you, Becky. I'm very impressed. That's pretty cool. I do not have that level of knowledge about movies. Now, if I was shady, I would say, well, I imagine you guys do enjoy a lot of movies while you sit at home. But
it doesn't matter. I could ask you any movie or question in the world.
Still, remembering years is particularly troubling for me. No. My timeline narrative is not very good. It takes me quite a while to remember anything in particular. So in terms of like remembering when a movie won an award, that's pretty cool.
You'll know the answer.
Not typically.
Who was Rose in Titanic? Oh wait, that's her wife.
So I'm doing this for my dad.
Okay. Is that
John Wayne, Sonny and Cher?
Yes.
Huckleberry Hound. And I'm getting ready to do Fred Sanford up here.
You're just so talented. I don't get it.
I prefer her cartoon
Really?
montages.
I feel like I messed up on my skin tone. Because it was like these pens.
Oh.
The two lightest ones.
It's a lot of stationery.
Use a makeup case for your art supplies. Becky thought of that one day.
Yeah. And if you can,
Excellent
go
to put
somewhere
it to
and
use.
get like one of these little cases like this. And it'll hold your pastels. I'm not really happy about this, her skin tone. Like it's probably like close to that, but not as like almost orangey. But it was this one, and it's false color. It is not that color.
Oh, you went based off of how it looked out here? Oh. It looks the same to me. Oh, it comes off orangey.
That's what I said.
There, yeah. You right.
But it does say medium skin. I wish they just would have made this part more like that if that's the case.
Right.
And this is light skin, which is him. And I'm telling you, my skin tone's lighter than that. So.
All right, you guys. So I've had kind of a busy night. I've just been going through some things. Wait, that sounded like... that didn't sound like how I wanted it to come off. I mean, I've been going through some of my, like, items that I own because I'm trying to declutter. As you can tell, there's a bunch of journals right there. But, yeah, I honestly love decluttering.
A stack of unused journals. I can't.
And getting rid of stuff. I'm just, like, so exhausted. I figured I would sit down in this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, Amber. Right. Well, I feel like I said a lot in that reaction. that was front loaded with some pretty troubling discussions about trauma. So we'll see what the audience reaction is to that. I was just happy that they started talking about like media from their childhood, because that's kind of my jam, and I really get into nerding out over that. But I do find that first part a little bit tricky. But if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. As always, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs, and I'm sure we'll have some in-depth discussions on the start of that video. But I will see you in the next one. Bye.